Chimney liners are an important product for a couple of reasons. The first is it's going to protect a chimney. Now, it's important to protect a chimney because when venting an appliance into a chimney, the gases combine with moisture to create an acid which will break down the brick and mortar over time, ruining the chimney. Secondly, and probably more importantly, is to protect the occupants in the home. Now, here's what happens when an appliance is vented into a chimney. The way those gases get to the outdoors, to the top of the chimney, is through usually heat. The warm air rises and lifts those vent gases to the outdoors. Now, what would happen is if those gases are no longer hot, they're going to come back down out the chimney. For example, let's say you've got a hot water heater and a furnace, and they're both connected together into a brick chimney. Well, it's winter time and that chimney is going to be cold. Now, what happens if you remove that gas furnace because you're installing a high efficiency one and you no longer use the chimney for it because it's venting through PVC pipe to the outdoors? Now you have just your hot water heater venting into the chimney. Well, that's not a lot of heat. What will happen is as those vent gases go up the chimney, because the chimney is cold, those gases will be cooled before they get to the outdoors. When they're cold, they begin to fall back down the chimney and then they'll enter into the home, which is going to be a hazard to the occupants. If there were carbon monoxide in those gases, that could be deadly to the occupants. So, because of that, it's required by code in most cities to have a chimney liner for your water heater, for your furnace, anytime you're making a new installation or you're changing those appliances. We've got a couple of different chimney liners here, and these are both kits. Over on this side, I have an aluminum chimney liner, and on this side, we have a stainless steel chimney liner. You use an aluminum chimney liner for a natural gas or propane furnace. You use a stainless steel chimney liner for an oil or wood appliance. You don't want to get those mixed up because the oil or wood burns hotter and requires stainless steel. The kit includes all the components you need for the inside and outside part. For example, this is the roof cap. We have the roof flashing. We have a termination piece, single wall collar, and a mortar sleeve. Similarly, you're going to get the same type of pieces that come with the stainless steel kit as well. I'll show you how some of these fit together because it might not be obvious at first. These pieces go together to create a 90-degree, like so. And then here's the end cap. Now this would be in the chimney near the appliance. This would go up and out the roof, the chimney liner we connected here. And then this part would exit the chimney into the home, and the appliance would be connected over here. This is an accessory that does not come with the kits but can be purchased separately, and it is a pull down, and it goes on the end of a chimney liner, and a string could be attached to the end of it. And someone at the bottom inside the home would pull on the string and it will pull this down the chimney, and that's particularly useful when you have a chimney that's not straight but it has bends to it, and it's going to be harder to get that down. Installing the chimney liners is a two-person job. First, what you do is you stretch the liner out. Now you'll notice the liner is not very long here. This piece turns out to be a 10-foot liner when it's fully extended. This one over here is 25 foot. So the first thing you do is you get a person at either end of it, hold on to it, pull it apart, and it'll stretch out to its full length. Once it's extended, you're going to need two people, as I said. One person up on the roof to feed it down the chimney, another person inside to put their hand in the chimney and catch that when that piece comes out. By the way, if you're on the roof, make sure to use precautions so you don't fall off the roof. Could, of course, be hazardous. So if you're installing a new appliance or replacing an appliance into a chimney, make sure to use the appropriate chimney liner.